love all.
Best of 7, love all. Well, there's no holding back. So
Right now.
seeming to be very aggressive, Hugo Calderano rockets through the first point. This looks so familiar.
Serve again.
Yes, so long as it comes down, it's a let serve or a redo. Say these big buff guys out here toss the ball high, they grunt and they stomp, and then the ball comes out slow. But what if
It generates a lot of speed on the ball, which helps give it more spin.
wow, corner to corner.
Such a nice shot. And watch this rotation from Calderano, so powerful.
Yeah, it's really making it tough for Liang징쿤 to react. Now, while Hugo Calderano and how often you play, also a big factor in your world ranking. Head-to-head, they've played twice, and Liang징쿤 has won and in 2019, 4-2. Maybe it's the heat of Texas. Beautiful backhand inside the banana flick.
He goes right in and can accelerate so much.
Game, especially on the men's side. This is fast receive. Hugo Calderano immediately has to step back. Now he's behind the table. It's tough to win from there, but he plays steady and indeed. So Hugo Calderano, the thrill from Brazil, with a 2-point lead. The serve's on his side. Taking this first game will be crucial. Serve. Now, one thing I can say about Liang징쿤 is he's very steady under pressure. It sort of reminds them that they have to really work to survive. In terms of punishment, there's not a lot of punishment. The new tables, the new balls, and the low altitude. 1-point lead for the thrill. A little bit off the net. The finger of acknowledgement for the fortune, but at the third towel break, over at the towel box, the pride of the Philippines, Rachel Ramos, officiating from down low. It's Hugo Calderano with 2 game points. You can see the way the ball jumped off the net. Good opening right into the body. Driving the elbow right between the forehand and backhand. That was the perfect shot to force that racket head straight up in defensive play from Hugo. Not a bad save from under the nice step around here. Hugo Calderano pulls his right.
Nationally.
Oh, the grunts get. There's the touch play, short, and as soon as it comes long, the opening is Hugo's for the taking, and that bit of side. 'Back, sort of bracing for impact as the rocket backhand comes in. That was some of the short you were talking about, more extended short play. Now, good flick to start. Full forearm stroke, or forehand rather, the one where the elbow is away. 7. Just thinking about the towel breaks that are coming up here. Maybe that's it. A little bit of sweat dripping on the table, so they take that extra time to use the towel. Good counter. 9 points apiece. Serves with Calderano. Ooh, just to tie it up score-wise.
And that banana flip.
So deuce. game number 1. Alternating serves from here on out. The grunts before this tournament. He's developing new things all the time. And with Calderano a bit off balance in the backhand corner. Last World Championships in Budapest 2019 was the reason you didn't see Fan Zhendong in the final. Round of 16 victory over the world number 1. That is unstoppable. The top of the not the fast. The rip of the backhand. Electric crowd here. Game 3, Hugo Calderano up 2-0. Secure from down low, that's most explosive and impressive players in this tournament, but Calderano's got him back behind the table, just with his gloves up, trying to block.
And let's talk about Calderano. This is a fight. He's bringing it all out here.
Oh, he worked so hard. I was a little. He's actually one of the more experienced behind Fan Zhendong and Lin Gaoyuan internationally. He's taken some type. The Brazilians are here. The Chinese are very much here. Oh, a little bit off the edge. Lin Winru, Tomokazu Harimoto. Swinging him in. Calderano testing the footwork and trying to keep him back. Look at the hook on that ball, the bend. Now I have to wonder here, Hugo Calderano from behind the spin a little bit more and slow down the game slightly.
Could be a nice variation.
Depending on which team you play for, that's a very different stage of your career. In Brazil, that's very young. China, that's halfway through your career. This time the grunt pays up.
And that's the variation that's causing some of these great points.
The setup with that heavy forehand tacky rubber affects the arc of the ball.
So and so it will. Just taking a look at this really nice placement by Hugo.
7 points apiece. This is the crucial potential turning point if Liang징쿤 wants to get back. Ooh, nice safe spin down the. Not an easy ball. He plays that. Leaves for Liang징쿤 out of his timeout. Calderano covers the middle, brilliant. So changing it up a bit, going through his routine pre-serve. Big second serve here. Oh, that second one, he spins it. Now, when we looked at the draw, it feels like it was just yesterday. We were all oohing and awing. And it's one of those things where you're like, yeah, I'm really sorry for your loss, just condolences. But here he is with 2 game points. Inside out. Down 0-3, Liang징쿤 starts it off. Ooh, top edge of the racket for Hugo in that moment where he said, hey, what's going on here? A lot of things happen over the years, players that stop to tie their shoes or do little things. Friends of mine that'll wipe their hand on the other side of the table on purpose. It's a lot of work for 1 point. Liang징쿤 yet in game 4. How wide the feet are here apart and left shoe. Two-handed backhand. Now that shot.
Liang징쿤 right now.
But this is what got him here. That little bit of a streak here for the thrill from Brazil. 3 points in a row from down 0-5. A little bit off the...
Feels like he is dialing in some of the adrenaline that may have been running through him right at the beginning of the game, playing very smart and very measured points now.
Flatter, and it's surprising. But Ugo's backhand with one hand has all that wrist action and is a rocket. It's been winning him a lot of points so far. Oh my goodness! And it didn't convert the game for you. And the opponent has 6 points in a row. Ugo Calderano could have been the greatest threat to Fan Zhendong in this tournament left. I've seen. Ugo's doing an excellent job of shutting him down by mixing it up. He's been very decisive right out of the gates. A little bit more hesitation here in this one. A good placement on the for Dapang. Top of the net and out. It's a 2-point lead. When he gets confident, if Liang징쿤 starts to loosen up a bit, I think this could quickly become a very different match. Calderano with the serves. Chance to tie it up.
And the Chinese players are so good at endgame, and I feel Liang징쿤 is actually demonstrating some of that right here.
There's no injury. That is the case, so endgame crucial. Nice pressure on the pair. Hang on to this match, still have a fighting chance and get a game on the scoreboard. But not just...
Liang징쿤 here, so beautiful. I'm surprised that Liang징kunkeeps playing.
We'll see if it gets tested. It definitely is the longer, maybe more predictable stroke to receive, to counter. And there it is, jams him into the body, gets him. Familiar to what we saw the first 3 games. Here we go, Ugo to start. The moment and then spin his way back in. Doesn't take long though, just gives himself a little. So Barbara, what is the...
Just swinging for it.
Like in the first shot or 2 of the rally, he's getting quite specific, maybe trying to... Good lead so far from Liang징kunvs칼데라노, up by 2. Hasn't been able to time the shots, the arc of the ball and the drop-off. When Liang징kunvs칼데라노 plays it, that ball's well into the ball.
Very wide into Ugo's forehand.
No!
Liang징kunvs칼데라노 doing an amazing job keeping Hugo away from that big backhand shot.
What do you think Ugo can do to try to get his backhand into play more?
Might force the backhand.
And he does this time. The fact that Liang징kunvs칼데라노 has been able to take that away from Ugo for so long, what's he been doing? That's a shot where it needs to go in because he's probably not going to get back to cover the open table. Oh, that backhand is 2-5. So here we are in the 6th. Second serve for Liang징kunvs칼데라노. Out deep now.
And fans really showing the players their love here.
This camera angle is so perfect to see the hook of the ball. You have to be very steady with your hand, similar with the short game. But here a bit more aggressive. It's just a little bit more muscle memory as opposed to the touch game. Oh, what a counter here.
Amazing, but what I was really impressed with how Hugo Calderano took that first serve receive. He didn't bump.
He's a different Hugo Calderano than we saw in last game. Some quality rallies here.
With his backhand or something different with his forehand.
Beautiful counter, short, successful against other Chinese teammates.
There we go.
That long push. Hugo Calderano does a good job of keeping it surprising, but Liang징쿤 in position makes it tough. Liang징쿤. Soft touch there from below the net, just spins it safe. Deep on the table. The big shot that might come next.
Please play.
Pace is very fast, but table tennis a game of rhythm. So Calderano with the second serve here. Backhand does it over the table. And another quick toweling moment, not on a towel break. You've seen from a lot of players. He creates that racket speed with the backhand. You can hear that one
Kind of tight. The pressure is so high here.
In near. Right now with that open spin receive.
On each side over and over. Here's the backhand, making Hugo Calderano run all over.
Table, just finding some deep corner to move Liang징쿤 around. Timeout, Liang징쿤 with the serve. Ooh, nice.
More confidence doing that, but also the confidence to do something more surprising with that return. Many of the returns have been short drops.
So first point for Calderano right out of the timeout. Body weight is moving back. Look at this combination.
And the distance that Hugo Calderano
on the first 3 games. Back in to time this shot right and catch it while it's still on its way up.
ball. And we talk about pressure. I think the pressure is really on Hugo Calderano right now.
Absolutely. Games. I mean, we see him long serve, and then Calderano's on his heels a little. 4 points between them. Calderano looking to get back in. Outstanding to win this point.
And this point makes me feel like Calderano is mentally much more relaxed, sort of saying, this is the 7th game.
Of what you spoke of. Liang징쿤, again, there is nothing worse than losing to a foreigner on the biggest stage. He was down 0-3 a blink. Would have been interesting if he did, though. The free. I mean, it's hard to describe rock bottom. You know, he's in game 7. He's number 4 in the world. Quinn serves back on his side. He served long to the backhand recently quite a bit.
Looking for that.
bit from down 0-3 in games. That was the net right there. Completely changes the timing.
Those big wrists, it's very hard to do.
Oh, beautiful match points. But he does seem to have a sense of freeness in his play. When he was down 3-8, he served to the backhand. And he does it, the backhand from 0-3 down. That is a massive win. When have you seen a